Black Ops 7 is finally here, and with it, they brought back the option to permanently unlock a reward every time you prestige. Now, people are asking, what should they spend their prestige tokens on? So in this video, I want to give you guys my potential top 10 permanent unlocks. Now remember, this is my personal preference, and since I only play multiplayer, I will only be covering multiplayer rewards. So without further ado, let's get into number 1. My number 1 pick is going to be Gunfighter. Of course, gunfights are a big part of Call of Duty, and in my opinion, it is the most important part of Call of Duty. So Gunfighter was a no-brainer to me. Gunfighter is my favorite all-time wild card in every Call of Duty that it was available in. So this was always going to be my number 1 pick, depending on when you unlocked it. And in this game, you unlock it at level 29, which is high enough for me to want to say, all right, cool, let me use my permanent unlock on Gunfighter. Those extra 3 attachments, in my opinion, could be the difference between having a great game or having a horrible one. And for my second pick, I am going with Ninja. As a player who loves stealth play and flanking my enemies, Ninja is a no-brainer, and in this game you unlock it at level 53. And in a game where most of the people you play against rely on sound, especially in game modes like Search and Destroy, Ninja is a no-brainer. And speaking of stealth, my number 3 pick is going to be Ghost. With all of the scout, pulse, and UAV spams that goes on during the course of a match, Ghost is a no-brainer. If I'm being honest, it would have been number 2 if it wasn't so early on in the grind. But Ghost is my number 1 favorite perk 1 slot perk. It is in at least 90% of my loadout. So yes, I love Ghost. I love that stealth play. And in this game, you unlock it at level 26. So yes, number 3 goes to Ghost. And my number 4 pick, the Peacekeeper Mark 1. The Peacekeeper was one of my all-time favorite guns during the OG Black Ops 2 days. I had a lot of fun with the Peacekeeper Mark 1 during the Black Ops 7 beta, and I can almost guarantee I'm going to have a lot of fun with it again once I unlock it in the full Black Ops 7 game. You get it at level 52, which is on the later end of the scale. So in my opinion, if you are a fan of the Peacekeeper like I am, it's definitely worth investing one of your tokens to unlock it. And my number 5 pick, Specialist. Specialist has been one of my favorite parts of Call of Duty ever since it was introduced back in 2011's Modern Warfare 3. Yes, the real Modern Warfare 3, not this newer version. I just enjoyed the fact that I was able to get out there and just earn all of my perks and basically just become a fucking super soldier. So that was a lot of fun to me. And I'm a guy who enjoys the gunplay aspect of Call of Duty the most. So this is right up my alley. I don't really have to be bogged down with score streaks or any of that stuff. I can just focus primarily on gunplay. And in this game, you unlock it at level 53, which is on the later end. So in my opinion, it's definitely worth a permanent unlock token. Real quick, while I have your attention, I would like to politely ask you guys to subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty content like the video you're watching now. And of course, make sure you guys check out hashtag RingFitNetwork in the pinned comment to stay up to date and never miss a video. And for my 6th pick, I'm going with Perk Greed. You know, that we all have that one perk we just refuse to play without. So in my opinion, having Perk Greed will allow me to still keep my go-to perk while also being able to experiment and mix and match and create other builds. So I'm going to be going with Perk Greed, and in this game, you unlock it at level 33. And my 7th pick is going to be Lightweight. Anybody who's played Black Ops 7 knows how important and crucial good mobility is. And Lightweight is definitely one of the best perks you can have, especially if you are one of those aggressive run and gun players, always like to be in the middle of firefights. Lightweight is one of the best perks you can have, and in this game you unlock it at level 45. So it's a bit on the late side, not too far, but in my opinion still far enough to warrant a permanent unlock token. And for my 8th pick, I'm going to go with the NPC 25. Now, full transparency, I'm only putting it on the list because you get it at level 55. And normally I like to use my permanent unlock tokens on guns that you unlock later on. And that's the case with the NPC 25. Now, I don't know how good or bad this submachine gun is. And if I really like it, I might prioritize it higher. But as things stand right now as of this recording, I'm going to just use one of my extra permanent unlock tokens to get to it eventually. And my number 9 pick is going to be the perk Guardian. Now, Guardian seems like a great perk if you're playing the game mode like Domination, Hard Point, stuff like that. So I figured I would just use one of my permanent unlock tokens on it, and you get it in this game at level 50. So that's pretty high up there. So for what it does, it seems like it would be a good perk to have permanently unlocked, especially if I'm playing with friends. And my number 10 pick is going to be Active Camo. I heard good things about Active Camo from a number of Call of Duty players, so I figured, hey, I will just use my last permanent unlock token on Active Camo. And in this game, you get it at level 51. So in my opinion, let me know what you guys think about my list. What would be your list? Please put them down in the comments. And of course, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more Call of Duty content. Thank you again for watching. I am out of here.